Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Right, and we are back in Destiny doing a quick, I'll call this a pre-thoughts on one of the new raid primary weapons offered from the hard mode of Crota's End, and that is the Abyss Defiant. Woohoo! Now, I only just got this yesterday, so I've not had much time to level it up, but I was going to give some of my initial impressions of it, so a quick run through of the perks and kind of give you an idea of what it's like. As you can see, it is solar damage, solar-based auto rifle. I would say the fire rate and impact, they're towards the higher end of impact for auto rifles, but it still has a much higher fire rate than like just a slower fire, higher damage one. It's a nice little mix between the two. You have your basic sights, quick draw, red dot, and red dot OAS. For your first perk, you actually have a mix. You have two options. You have hip fire and focused fire, and as you unlock them, you can choose between one or the other. In terms of the gun so far, I'm a fan of focused fire simply for the extra damage that it offers. You only have so much impact with this one, it's pretty low. And so having the extra impact is very helpful. In terms of the first or the second tree, we have single point sling, perfect balance, which is what I'm aiming for this one, and then lightweight. I guess the special perk for this gun is Lich Bane, one that I'm very interested to try out. Projectiles have a chance to disorient hive wizards. I'm not sure what the chance is or how exactly this will work. I would imagine it would be much like using explosive rounds on normal enemies, but it would be much more effective against wizards. I don't entirely know. I will do some testing on this and figure it out at a later date. From there you have upgrade damage, Hive Disruptor. I still don't know. I feel like it's still bugged from before not being able to work, but don't quote me on that just yet. And you have, of course, your upgrade damage as well. In the gameplay that I've had for this gun, it has proven to be very fun. It's not a extremely high fire rate auto rifle, so it works well for me. I prefer auto rifles with a little bit more control. In terms of this gun as opposed to the Vision of Confluence, the previous raid weapon, or the previous raid primary from Vault of Glass, I would honestly say right now, Vision is better simply because it offers more impact, fire rate, better perks overall, or I guess better stats overall, but Abyss Defiant has more for it in that it has a higher attack stat, meaning that it can provide more damage in later or in harder difficulties or in higher levels. So, in all honesty, I like them both. They both have a very good feel to them, but I need a little bit more time with Abyss to really get a better feel for it. But I will, in the future, once I have this more adequately fleshed out in terms of the perks, I will do a follow-up gameplay video with it to show some of the detailing of the different perks and how it works for me and how I'm enjoying it. But that's going to do it for me today. In all honesty, I've not had too much time to work with this gun, but I will follow up with it in the future and get more gameplay of it, as well as gameplay of any other primaries that I get from hard mode. But I appreciate you watching this video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, I am